Okay, I'll give you. Hello, friends. Let's begin with the topic for financial economics and let's begin with business economics and financial analysis for the pricing by Dr. Neetu Sachdeva, Associate Professor at KG Reddy College. We would deal with the topic called as methods of pricing. Basically, we need to price the product whenever we manufacture the product. In order to price the product, we can use many strategies, which can be based on cost, competition, or on the strategy. So let's begin with cost-based pricing. The first method what we use when it comes to cost-based pricing is cost plus pricing. Cost plus pricing is also called as full cost or markup pricing. Here, the average cost at normal capacity of output is ascertained, and then a conventional margin of profit is added to the cost to arrive at the price. In other words, find out the product units, total cost, and add a percentage of profit to arrive at the selling price. Basically, that is the cost-based pricing. We even price the products based on marginal cost pricing. In marginal cost pricing, selling price is fixed in such a way that it covers fully the variable or marginal cost and contributed towards recovery of fixed cost fully or partially, depending upon the market situation in times of stiff competition. As we all have seen, the market prices can always be based on the demand and supply. But when it comes to marginal cost pricing, marginal cost offers a guide to me to how far the selling price can be lowered. So since there is a huge competition, we always think of, in the stiff competition, we always try to lower the prices, have the efficiency of economies of scale, and price our product in competition to our competitors using the marginal cost pricing. Next we have is to price our product based on the competition based pricing. The method which we follow is called as sealed bid pricing. So in many of the tenders and contracts you would have seen these prices. This method is more popular in tenders and contracts. Each contracting from quotes its prices in a sealed cover called tender. All the tenders are opened on a scheduled date and the person who quotes the lowest price, other things remaining the same, is awarded the contract. So many times when we purchase the raw material or a government tenders and contracts, so based on that we just bid with the tenders or the contracts, and any customer who has given us the lowest price gets the contract. The next method is going rate pricing. Here the price charged by the firm is based upon the cost of production or the total cost of the industry. Where costs are particularly difficult to measure, this may seem to be the logical first step in rational pricing policy. Now, can anyone give the example of going rate pricing? In the current scenario, who are the market leaders or who are the sellers who are using this going rate pricing? Well, the answer is when one wants to buy or sell the gold, we go ahead with going pricing. Now, to price the products based on strategy, which is called as strategy based pricing, we have the we have the pricing method called as market skimming. So when a product is introduced for the first time in the market, company follows this method. Under this method, the company fixes a very high price for the product. The main idea is to charge the customer maximum possible, as there are no many competitors in this situation. In this situation, all cannot afford except a very few. As the time passes and there are many sellers who get into this market, by that time the price comes down and more people can afford to buy it. Under such a scenario, we use market skimming. The quite opposite of market skimming is market penetration. Yes, this is exactly opposite to the market skimming method. Here, the price of the product is fixed so low that the company and increase its market share. The company attains profits with increasing volume and increase in the market share. More often, the companies believe that it is necessary to dominate the market in the long run and making profits in the short run. So, whenever we think that we just make a market strategy where we come up with the low prices, once we get a loyalty, there's a good brand loyalty with the customers, then slowly we start increasing the prices. So this happens to many of the detergent firms and so on. Most of the FMCG products come in under this category. So we have seen the pricing strategy based on cost, competition, and the strategy. So I hope you have got your concepts clear. Thank you.